Good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Saturday. Well, we used to call it Q&A. We don't seem to have a lot of questions nowadays, but we definitely still open up for questions. So good morning, guys. Welcome to Saturday morning's call with my sidekick, as they call him, but more than that, to be honest with you. Justin's here, and of course, Paul and Elias is on as well for our Spanish community. So good morning, guys. Welcome to our call. We've got a few things to address today that we want to bring you up to date on, and then we're going to be talking a little bit about our new $50 million opportunity. And it truly is an opportunity. It's down to you. It's completely down to you if you guys want to participate in it. There's no cost to you to participate. It's just desire to make it happen. You can make it happen, and you can generate a very, very, very nice future. The difference between this and having a raffle ticket is this is guaranteed, got to go out, where a raffle ticket is still down to probability or opportunity of winning for a 1 in 3 chance to win the cash prize, or probability from free entries. So guys, going to explain that to you a little bit later, which is exciting. What we got to do first, though, is we got to address a couple of things, right? Unfortunately, sometimes we have to go through these. And one of the issues is we are getting people sending in tickets that we cannot answer. So a couple of things that happened this week. We tried to make a shift in our platform that created a problem, and we put everything into hold mode on last week on Thursday, Wednesday, beg your pardon, Wednesday, I think it was. So either Wednesday or Thursday. Yesterday, Friday, Thursday. And we took down the app. What we were able to do, guys, is we can go into the app within seconds, take the app down, and we put a little banner up that did not show up in the banners. Some of your images you noticed were there. Well, unfortunately, our Google Cloud, which is our SQL base. So if you guys need to code, why do I need to explain this? Do I need to tell you about this? No, I really don't. However, I'm very transparent. So on our Google Cloud, we had an American Express card on there that it expired, which was the image icon for your icons. When we first saw it, we thought it was something to do with what we were doing in our switching on our platform, which we're going to show you in a minute. And anyway, unfortunately, we're looking in the wrong place, and it took us several hours to find out why the images wasn't coming up. And what it was an expired credit card. That's on us, not on you, nobody else. However, immediately when we found out there was a problem, we were concerned that the entries would not be getting calculated. Now, I tried to explain this the other day to our staff. To do 50 million tickets and to add up X amount of percentage 10 million of $20 tickets, and X amount of percentage of $50, and X amount of percentage of $2,500, and so on. That's a mathematical accountant process that can be done in just a few hours, if that. Okay, that is not where our audit is. Our audit is always in the free entries. Every month they have to look at the audit, go in and see what has hit our dashboard, and calculate them audits up to how many the dashboard calculates the images. Whenever there's a risk factor, we will automatically close down places that we cannot collect data from. Now, not to get too technical with anybody, and I'm sure a lot of you know this, and I'm going to show this as an example today. A lot of you automatically, we including me, we jump the gun on automatically accusing somebody else of a problem. We never look at ourselves to it's the last opportunity. Well, I want you all to look at your mobile device and their platform and their product and their internet and their connection, and your mobile device and how old it is and what country you're in. Okay, because immediately you get the signal push from when you hit submit. That signal comes to us and is updated within 8 seconds. Now, we have a legal time we have to do it in, and we are far, far superior. If you've ever asked what dashboard and you've gone in and you've done a free entry on your phone and you're looking on a computer, the minute you hit enter, and if you hit refresh on your computer, by the time it's refreshed, them entries already show up in your dashboard. Our system has gone through now over 18 months of 100% accuracy, 100%. But we do get people that come along and say, oh, I'm not getting this and I'm not getting that. And of course, through the audit, third-party company, they find out that there is a phone connection or an internet connection or something that when they push the button, it didn't upload. It was lost somewhere in cyberspace or whatever. So I'm going to give you an example of exactly how this works. And, you know, I haven't asked permission for their sites, but I want to show you. We sent out an email last night to some people to say, hey, congratulations, we found out a little system. Now, we always confess to the bugs. We don't lie. There was a party bug this week that created the problem, but it wasn't the main issue. The main issue was the images went down and we couldn't figure it out. And we thought it was because of a push we done that allowed the company customer service to see what I'm going to show you now, which is your dashboard. So I'm sure you've all been in many different other companies and different scenarios where they say to you, well, I don't see what you see because our admin has a different platform. So magically, and it was not easy, we had worked pushing or designing something that would allow us to see what you see. So when you're speaking to customer service and you say, oh, I don't get this and I don't get that, we can actually see exactly what you could get. We can't change your password and log in. That's against our terms and conditions. It's against the regulator. That's your information, even though we don't collect personal information. But what we were able to pull off and go is that we can view exactly what you can view. Right? So I'm going to explain this right now. And this happened to a couple of people, right? And it's really interesting. There is a big pattern. And the people on the phone today, they're watching somewhere around the world watching this. But I'm going to show you this right now so you can see this. Share screen. Okay, Justin, let me know if you can see that, what I got right now.
Yes.
Okay. So this person sent in, come in, okay, Christina, it come in and it says it's not spinning still after we sent out the email, right? We also had another one that was come in that was another image that's the same thing, okay? Urgent, different name, Bozy. Okay, I just did it. It's not spinning. So this is how it works, right? This is the individual and this is the individual, okay? This person here and this person here. And of course, we want to make sure, you know, everybody is treated the same. There is no difference between our people. So these people are our family. So as you see now, the company has an avenue that says login as a user, okay? And you can see that we see in there. Now, a normal dashboard, what you're looking at, normally speaking, would be, actually, I'll have to go and log into that one. But a normal dashboard, you guys have seen it this week, it's changed. So now watch. So what happens is, this is a marathon entry. This person went in, and I'm going to click and see exactly what that person can see if they log into the dashboard. See the red line across the top that I'm logged in. Now, that icon that joined the spinning wheel, see all the icons along it. If that is not shown up on your phone, come over, click on here, log out, log back in. I told you everybody that last week, and you should have heard that 1,000 times in your history about people, you know, always log out, log back in to make sure. So when I go on here, it says it's not joined. He said in her email that it did not work. So when I click on play game, okay, and I go into game 2 week, okay, she says she can't spin on the wheel. So I do not want to take advantage. So I'm doing this publicly with everybody. We'll give her an additional spin, but I want to show you, it says spin the wheel. And when I spin the wheel for her, okay, I believe all of your eyes can see this. If you can't, then please widen your screen. So I just got her 18,961. That spun. There is nothing wrong. So guys, the reason I'm bringing this up, and it is important to us as a company, is when we receive emails, our number one thing we can do is rely on our player support, customer service. I swear by it. So right now I'm going to go back to admin. Okay. If Christina is on here, I've spun for her once to prove it. We'll add an extra spin for her to do that, because that's just being fair. Now I'm going to come back out of admin, and I am going to back out of the player's view, which is what you guys all have, this different view now. I'm coming back out of that, and I'm going to have, because you can only go in one account at a time. So I'm back to here. These are our latest deletions, our latest. So I want to go through this with you in a minute. Here's the second person, this individual here that also made some issues about our app needed to be updated and blah, blah, blah. Guys, sorry to say this, but sometimes the burden is on the user. So the same scenario, I still can't spin in the game. I just showed you that. When you click on this, of course, we want them to spin in the game. That's the most important. There you can see, there you can see. She had not yet claimed a ticket. However, if she clicks on the game, which is what she said she couldn't do, and I can go into weekly game number 2, then what happens in number 2? Exactly the same. If I click that spin wheel, which I'm going to do for her and get her another 1 free entry, you can see that that spins. So guys, my point being is, and I mean this in such a nice way, before you start sending in tickets and giving up, you are seeing from her dashboard everything which is going on. What's even better, when you click on her referrals, you can go into her referrals and you can see the latest referral coming down. You can see update profile picture. You can, this icon is there, apart from on Thursday, we had to remove it because we thought that was the image issue. So that person right there needs to log in and do their profile. They've never done the profile picture. Okay. Same with that one. Never done their profile picture. How do I know? Because that says upload profile picture, upload profile picture. So guys, these and this icon, you can see all of her people here, like that person can go in and spin in the wheel, but that's has opted not to. It's not because they can't, it's the opted that they've not to. So you can email out to them to do that. So we needed to make sure that everybody knows in here it works. Now, if you're in a situation where some of you are already seeing this, there are some of you have not yet seen it. That push has gone in and you will see your ticket or your NFT showing up. I would say most probably by Tuesday, just because it's Labor Day weekend here. So you can see your tickets, guys. How to play in the game. Make sure you go over to how to play in the game. So guys, that's where we said we just wanted to address it. The other thing we wanted to address that, again, I hate doing this is I hate negative stuff. Okay. I surround yourself with negative people, you become negative. Surround yourself with negative activities, you start doing negative activities. I hate it. So I don't like doing this very often. But a lot of you don't realize that they got their marathon ticket. They went through and done the sign up in their process. So, and I don't know who this one is. Okay, I've got no clue who this gentleman is. But he has gone through, uploaded, but he has not completed payment system. And how come I know that is, how come I know that? Hang on, guys, it's going to be because I am in the, right there. Got to log out. Sorry about that, guys. That's to let our staff know that, hey, you can't get in. So Elias, if you want to come in and just jump in here while I'm getting this next screen up and explain to our Spanish community that before saying it doesn't spin, they need to literally check their internet connection, check their phone. I mean, we got hundreds of players in here now that are spinning, and we don't want them to miss out. We're not complaining. We're actually trying to do this to get them to understand, hey, check your connections. Wait a second for it to load, whatever it may be. Log out, log in. So if you could please explain that to our Spanish community quickly, and then I'll move forward on the next thing.
Okay, no problem. Good morning. Anyway, can you hear me?
Sorry, brother. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, it's been a very hectic morning already.
Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry. Hola, hola. Muy buenos días todos. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Bueno, solamente tenemos una observación muy sencilla sobre lo que está pasando. La semana pasada, yo creo que el miércoles o jueves, no me acuerdo, pasó un problemita con los banners, pero ya está solucionada y todo está de nuevo en su camino, como dice, está en la línea derecha. La otra cosa, voy a poner también una observación para las personas que mandan boletos para soporte. Hay muchas personas mandan boletos para soporte diciendo que no pueden hacer dar la vuelta de la ruleta, no pueden hacer esto y lo otro. Y ahorita, en este momento, Dave entró a las cuentas y mostró que sí se puede. Entonces, ¿qué pasa? En caso, si usted, por ejemplo, no puede dar la vuelta por X razón, refresca tu máquina, enciéndela, apágala, cierre sesión, entre a la sesión, inicia sesión de nuevo. Debe de revisar todas estas cosas antes de mandar un boleto para soporte. Esto le pedimos a todo el mundo varias veces, que antes de mandar un boleto a soporte, por favor, revisa bien cuál es tu problema. A veces internet está lenta, a veces tu máquina tiene, por ejemplo, un montón de temporales y cookies y no sé qué, no sé cuánto, y no está pasando nada. A veces necesita cerrar sesión e iniciar sesión de nuevo para refrescar todo el programa. Entonces, antes de mandar un boleto para soporte reclamando que no puede trabajar, no puede dar spin, no puede hacer esto, por favor, revisa tu cuenta. Primero, haz todos los diagnósticos posibles, sea apagar la máquina, encenderla o celular, cerrar sesión, inicia sesión, borra los cookies, borra los temporales, sea de la máquina de computadora o el portátil, lo que sea, o el mobile. Haz este tipo de procesos antes de mandar un boleto a soporte. ¿Por qué razón? Porque no solamente tenemos 1 o 2 o 3 o 4 personas que están mandando. Hay muchas personas están mandando a soporte pidiendo, esto no trabaja, esto no es así, y en realidad está trabajando. La cosa es, ellos posiblemente no esperaron, no refrescaron, no hicieron nada de esto. Entonces, vuelvo a decir, por favor, antes de mandar un boleto a soporte, revisa tu celular, tu computadora, lo que sea, que está todo trabajando bien, refrescar la memoria, refrescar el programa, inicia sesión, cierre sesión, etcétera, etcétera. Así que pedimos, por favor, hacer esto antes de mandar un boleto de soporte. Muchas gracias. Okay, Dave.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate it. Right, so when we go in here, I want you to know, as the company, we can look across the board. Now, again, if they don't all have, this individual, Frank, good job, Frank. You signed up and you got into the system. You have not yet spun in the wheel. So why would I be that concerned about Frank, right? I mean, why is that important? So I'm going to show you something right now, guys, that is not finished yet for the week. But look at this. Tops, and I hope you can see this. That's the top spin-off person that you've seen in the game so far, okay? And he signed up by Joy. That means that prize is $20 if they had a sign-up ticket. Right now, there is no referral for the week, okay? Sergio, Graham. So look at Graham. So Graham would get $19 for here, would get $18 for here. Rosa, Graham's other half, which is actually the better half, just so everybody knows. I've met them both. Graham's great, but she's absolutely wonderful. She would turn around and get $17. Elias right here, $16. Graham's going to get another 15. So now Graham's got 15 plus 19 right there. And then Graham gets another X amount here, number 8. And then if you come down here, there's Julie, Alberto, even myself, etc. Another Graham, another Graham. Now, the reason I picked on Graham right now today, and I'm sure Paul can work this out. I haven't got time to do it while we're live. But it pays out in cash money down to 20. So the Graham's got $2 right there, $4 right there, $5 right there, 13, whatever that is, and the ones above. And Graham just got his first paid ticket of the day today. So Graham's going to get cash from winning top 20 people. Obviously, we don't know. They may drop from now until Monday or Sunday night. So obviously we can't pay it out yet because Graham's going to fudge up and down. So guys, I just brought the screen up to show you all this we put in place for you. We didn't do it for Raffle, we've done it for our existing team, because you've got people that are going to play in the game and they don't even have to pay to play in the game. So I've done all this work, went out on the limb. We've done all this work. We went out on the limb. We got it done. The only requirement the regulator said is, hey, you can't out any commission ready if they don't do something. So you got to sell a ticket. 1 ticket a week is all you need to do to qualify. And in Graham's case, he's picked up whatever that would be, $150 or whatever it is in just overrides. That's on a weekly basis. So then what we done was we looked back and we said, okay, well, how does that person know? So that person knows because when they go into there, I'm going to use my account to make it easier. They go into the profile and they can actually physically see what that person's doing. Now, of course, mine lately are Justin. But anybody down here, you can go. And by the way, guys, I think you've noticed it. We've made it now pages so that it loads quicker. If you're not seeing that along the bottom, you can see. So here's a perfect scenario that's coming through the round robin. I do not know who this individual is. Amen. I hope he wins because I will get $1 million. Okay. But if he got his Facebook liked, okay, he would literally be able to play in the game and he could win $20 or whatever it's going to be. All right. Or he can refer to other people, or I win the $20. Sorry. So guys, this is designed so you can email them. So we looked this week to see how many people had emailed. And at the moment, we run right at about 240 emails company-wide out of 12,000 people that potentially could play in the game. All right. Now, why am I wasting time on this? And I do it week after week because the $50 million pool is going to represent your team. Don't wait on this because it's going to motivate. It's so important that you get your team activated and get them going and part of it. All right. So, guys, again, the two individuals that we already jumped off on here, their system, their mobile device, and the reason two individuals are both from the same place, same family with the same family name. So it could be an internet connection. It's unusual to have the same type technical issue on their device, but on ours it works. So guys, if you're going to spin in the wheel, and again, it doesn't matter who it is, I'm going to click on Frank. Okay, so we're going to go and click on Frank. We're going to open it up. He's got a 24-hour marathon. Jira, I miss her. We don't see her very often nowadays. Anyway, he can actually play. I think this is one we pulled up the other day, Justin, that was missing one. Jira must have actually contacted him to get it done, right?
Yeah, that name looks familiar.
So good job, Jared, because I mentioned this guy, as everybody knows on the call. She must have contacted him to get it updated. He can spin the game. Okay, he's a marathon ticket holder. He can spin in the game. He's already got his 3 entries, 3 of them for going into the app, and he's got 5 for going into the CRC the first time. This person now could win. So if he got the highest points tomorrow or whatever, then what's going to happen is Jara would receive $20, okay, subject to her having a ticket sale. So this whole program has been designed around benefiting our old members. And when I say old, I don't mean in old age. I mean old time with the company. It is absolutely important what you've got here. But what I want you to see here is this is the concern I've got. There are coupon tokens that have been issued out. That person, for example, got a coupon token. I'm not going to open it up and embarrass anybody or anything like that. But that person received a coupon token from us or whoever it was that says customer service satisfaction 24-hour marathon. That person right there is not going to be able to qualify because they haven't downloaded the app. And then the app is the most important function. Even though Thursday went the free entries off, the app was still available to download. So guys, same person here with Gary, the same person down here, okay, no profile picture, but went and downloaded the app. So what we've done, guys, the reason I'm bringing this all up is we have completely redesigned the sign-up process from the minute the profile picture goes through. So I'm here to tell you some good news today. Anybody and everybody who signs up with our company, if they do not get to complete the sign-up process. They do not get to complete the sign-up process. It will fall into the deleted category, which is what we have. And once they're deleted. But we will now, they have to tick a box to say, yes, we can keep their email and their username. They will get one free gameplay. So if you're signing somebody up in the US that can't buy a ticket, instead of them getting upset at the end of the day and say, I went through this whole sign-up process and then I couldn't participate. Here's what's going to happen. Not only do they turn around and get their one gameplay, they've already established an account. They're going to get 7 days complimentary in the CRC and also 7 days complimentary in your US, in the app. Now, listen what I'm saying here, guys. Somebody's come up to the sign-up process, hasn't completed for whatever reason, they are going to get a 7-day complimentary CRC app to gain entries. Now, make sure we understand this because sometimes people misunderstand my accent or whatever. What that means is they cannot purchase a ticket if they're in a restricted country for raffle number 1. However, in that first week, they can play in the game. And when the daily games come open, they'll be able to play in that or the monthly one. Okay, but no, not the monthly one, beg your pardon, because they can only have it 7 days. If they win, they win. So when the pool in the weekly one gets to thousands of dollars, as high as $50,000, that individual can sign up, come in, play in the weekly game, win the $50,000 when it gets to there, have an established account but does not have a raffle ticket. However, on raffle 2 or raffle 3 or whenever we take off the restricted country, all the entries they gained in that 7 days in the CRC, that 7 days using the app, whether it's 100 entries or 1,000 entries, they've done the profile, they've done everything. That 1,000 entries will sit in their account where they can, when they do go to purchase a ticket down the road, they've already got a head start, okay? That is an offer that we've done that is now available and it will be in the process. So guys, this means anybody who sign up that says, oh, I couldn't get my ticket, go into that dashboard. As long as they go into the dashboard, whether it's from their mobile phone or a computer, what will happen is they'll be able to participate in the game. Now, there's only one people, okay? The coupon automatically a free gift, and the only way they can claim that free gift is complete the coupon process. So what we've done with that now is made that even easier. So on the coupon process, what happens, for example, like this individual right here, he has not claimed, oh, sorry, beg your pardon, there's his ticket. He has claimed it. Let's see if I can find somebody that perhaps I can show you what I mean. So now what was happening and we didn't fix the bug. It was designed this way in the first place. There was a claim ticket as soon as you completed the process. So as soon as you went through here, so you had to click on claim ticket. I'm trying to find somebody else that you, well, our bug, our fix we can see is working, because what was happening, somebody like Frank did not claim his ticket. So now, so everybody knows, once you've gone through the sign-up process, once you've done your profile, Facebook, YouTube, app, and you've gone into the CRC, it will automatically claim your ticket for you. You don't have to click on the button. So, guys, anybody you've got out there, or they have to go back into the dash, like I showed you, Frank, now he would be able to go in and now he can play in the game because we've claimed the ticket for him. Okay, what was people were doing? They were logging off of, and again, we admit when there's issues. We've never not denied that. Okay, we won't even again today. But what was happening was when a player, so you can explain to your people. The reason I'm sharing this with you guys, A, transparency. B, tell you so we work and we do this as a team. So when you sign somebody up and they went in under the coupon ticket, which still you can go and get them to complete the activation process. What would happen is they went in and they went through and they went to click on Facebook and it left the dashboard, or they went and clicked on YouTube and it left the dashboard. Instead of opening in a new window, it was opening up in the actual window. Now, that was a requirement that we had to do for our ticket process in the KYC, in the sign up. Then finally this week we got it approved that it could leave the windows when it goes to like the Facebook page, the YouTube, the CRC. So now what happens is that opens up in different windows, which means it doesn't break the link, so they can click on the coupon code. But because we got the fix done, and what was happening last week, when they clicked on their Facebook page, that pop-up that claim your ticket at the bottom, if any of you have gone through, know what I mean. When they left the Facebook page and then went backspace to go back into the system, that pop-up didn't exist. So you couldn't claim your ticket. Duh, that doesn't make sense. So that fix has been done and pushed, and that's why you have a lot of people now that you can go and see. So go into your referrals, look down the list, do what Jari obviously done, contact them people. I think we picked up last night alone over 60 new players in the game, so they can participate in the game. Now, guys, I don't know if that's good news or great news or bad news, but you all know what happened this week. And like always, we like to share that. So before I move on to this $50 million pull, let's make you all understand this completely. Graham and Elias and Kelly, you know, they got 2 days to sell a ticket. They get paid money, okay? Graham's already sold his ticket. He's going to get paid money for a referral in there. This whole game is designed about effort, okay? I don't know how to tell you this, but if you knew some of the things we have to go through as a company to keep this thing going month after month, year after year, for a decade, and still keep motivated, they're doing this. In my opinion, there's only one person that's done that, and that's the greater power, right? But guys, you have everything out here to gain. There's nothing you can lose. You have a ticket, okay? You cannot lose that ticket, okay, unless you do something illegal, okay, would be the only thing. You guys have got friends, you've got families, you've got opportunities here now to get them involved, that they get a ticket. The coupons are over. They're done, finished, okay? We will only be issuing coupons now for our branding program. So when there's Audi, they will get their voucher coupons. That's totally different. So we won't be giving up any more coupons or vouchers to anybody, or at least not in the direct future. So all of your coupons you've had, apart from the 3 individuals that expire on September the 30th, coupons are over. Go back and get them to finish so they can play in the game, so you have an opportunity to win some money. Okay, that's number one. Not just money. They'll actually have the opportunity to win the $1 billion. You can win $1 million, right? So guys, it's a real simple process, but it does create you to do some either networking in digital marketing or just talking about our program. There is no reason, absolutely zero reason now why anybody out there would not want to participate, because of the amount of freebie games each and every day. Now, 2 more things I'm going to go through before I introduce the marathon winner, so you know who that is. The marathon dollar amount come out to be $1,754 and a few pennies. However, the company is throwing in $5,000 for each charity, so that's $25,000 from the company plus the 17. So our total donation is right at $26,754 and a few pennies, about $26,750. That is what our donations are going to be. And then it's divided up 30%, 25%, 15, 15, and 15. We're going to pull the winners up. Justin just pulled it, and I am going to look at it for the first time with you guys here in a minute. I've not yet seen it, so that's pretty exciting. Number 2, guys, the new pool we're going to explain to you to hopefully get you to understand. We're trying to design something that is teamwork, working together. And we believe we've got something very, very promising. We have not yet got what we call the second part of the program approved from the regulator. Graham and Paul have been working on an explanational program to keep it motivated, keep things involved, that I'm going to touch base on here in a few minutes, but we're not going to go into full detail. But I wanted to show you, and guys, what you know, if any of you are really truly believers in what we're doing, but also want to make an income, you know, there's a lot of you that are just in it for the raffle ticket. God bless. Amen to you. You took advantage of a blessing you got, and you deserve it. God bless. However, there's some of you see the mission. Some of you want to be in part of that legacy group. Some of you want to make some money, okay? And you want to make money immediately. We have given you all the tools. A yellow pad. I still live by them, even though we got computers, right? I got pads after pads after pads. You'll see them everywhere, different pads. That's just me, old-fashioned at my age. I like to write things down. You guys today, write down on a pad or whatever you want to use of every tool we have given you to make this worthwhile doing it. Not even just the satisfaction to be part of this. But there's one thing I can't do. I can't motivate you internally. You've got to do that yourself if you want to do this. We're not asking anybody to drop out and spend 70, 80 hours a week like we all work to go out and sell tickets. But we pulled some statistical data, and we can tell now the amount of people that are trying to reach people. So what I'm going to show you in a couple of minutes, most probably you're going to get disappointed about, because you're not going to be able to complete the process to get in the process. However, don't worry. You got your ticket. You got weekly. You got monthly. And some of you have got daily games that you can participate, and you paid $0, or some of the ticket holders, you paid all this other stuff is a plus. Right. So the first thing I'm going to do, Justin, is can you pull up the screen of what the marathon winner percentage is? I have never looked at it. I have no clue. So if you'd like to click on that and let me know, that would be awesome. And you can do a screen share.
Okay. Give me 2 minutes if possible. So I can pull
2 minutes. Okay, I can give you more than 2 minutes.
2 seconds. 2 seconds.
All right. Elias, would you like to come in? I think we lost you in a couple of places. You sent me a message, Elias. Where did you go out? What part did you drop out at?
Hello. Yes, I lost the energy over here. I was without electricity for a couple of minutes, and then it came back. To be honest, I was just focusing, and all of a sudden I'm out. So I don't exactly remember.
Okay. All right. So we'll go through and see what we need to do here in a short while to make sure everybody understands exactly what happened. So we're going to be introducing the marathon winners right now. We've done everything we can in there. I want to make sure everybody understands that. And I think that's where we lost. What we done was there used to be a coupon claim at the bottom. There was a pop-up come up. And what we didn't, it wasn't that we didn't think about it. We actually did think about it. But because of the requirements of the KYC, you couldn't leave the platform until completion of your whole sign-up process. So what they were doing, Elias, and I've done it, you've done it, we both write code. I've done it myself. We clicked on the button, and the pop-up that said like Facebook or like YouTube, it left our website and redirected to that site. Went backwards, that pop-up didn't show no more. So they couldn't claim the ticket. So when all these people out there saying, hey, I'm doing everything, but I can't claim my ticket, why don't I get my ticket? That's now been fixed. Number one, all of the, there we're going to see it together. All of the ticket holders, as soon as they open, it opens in a new window. Okay, we got that. And the second thing is, what happens is as soon as they complete the process, instead of hitting claim, it automatically claims them for them. So if you want to quickly explain that,
yes, no problem.
That'd be great.
Okay. Bueno, quiero explicar a ustedes algo muy interesante que pasó con los cupones, porque a veces la gente que tenían cupón llenaron la información y todo, y en el proceso salió que va a dar like, por ejemplo, a Facebook o a otro, por ejemplo, a YouTube, etcétera, etcétera. Pero la ventana que estaba en la pantalla en este momento, cuando el usuario tocó algún lugar en la pantalla, se desapareció. Cuando desaparece esta pantalla, eso significa no hizo el proceso para dar like a Facebook. Entonces, esto significa que no completó el proceso para tener el boleto y reclamar el boleto. Entonces, después, él entra al perfil y mire que todo está bien, pero menos que el reclamo del boleto. Esto ya está reparado, ya está cheque. Cuando uno entre a la cuenta, entre a la cuenta y directamente solamente vaya, por ejemplo, al Facebook y dale like y va a reclamar el boleto automáticamente para usted. Así, pendiente con esto, si hay alguna persona que tenía este problema, ya puede entrar y simplemente va al Facebook, al YouTube o cualquiera y hace el proceso y va a reclamar el boleto. Y esto va a aparecer en el icono de reclamar boleto. Muchas gracias. Okay, Dave.
All right, great. Thank you. Right. So, guys, I have not seen this yet. So, Justin is about ready to share. If you want to share, this is the results of the marathon. Before he just quickly shares it, it will go. Well, he's sharing it right now, which is good. It's got to go through the audit because it closed as of yesterday and it's Labor Day weekend. So, it will be verified on Tuesday and Wednesday. If there's any changes, we'll let you know. But as it sits right now, sorry, my eyes. Okay, so 32. Okay, so it looks like aid found at 32.56 is in number 1. Good job, guys. Number 2, it looks like Kids Against Hunger at 27.91. So that's first and second prize. The other 3 doesn't really matter because they all get 15% each. But what's very, very interesting, and I mean interesting, obviously aid found is natural disasters, everything from farmers' crops and to hurricanes, typhoons, etc. But what I find there interesting, Justin, Paul, I don't know if you guys or even Elias, is the Operation Smile being on the lower level. Even the humanity sign for the animals is higher. But that's interesting, guys. This will have to be verified, what they would do on the audit. They potentially, not guaranteed, may reach out to people who voted just to say, is that a true vote? Or they just may do it from the IP address, make sure the IP address is done. We closed it as of last night. So this is most probably 100% accurate. However, give the benefit of the doubt. The reason being is the numbers are too vast apart. Even if there was a problem with somebody, I don't think it's going to change that much. So, Justin, Elias, are you shocked at them numbers, or what? Anybody's got an opinion, just out of curiosity? But good job, guys. Aid Found is a real major, serious organization to help people around the world. That's why we built the raffle to fund them. Any questions, Just, or any input you got from anybody?
I mean, I'm good. Yeah. Does anyone else want to comment?
Did you be that way around? What did you think was going to come in? I thought the cancer St. Jude's was going to come in first.
Yeah, either that or maybe the animal one because everyone loves animals. But I mean, they're all great organizations and great causes, so you really no wrong winner or loser here.
Right. So, and listen, it's 20. It's not what we wanted to do. Obviously our goal was to get higher up there, but Avazoo stepped up and done the $5,000 donation for each of the organizations. So, the bottom line is the way it will be down is the 32% gets the larger amount, or Aid Fund gets the first prize at a percentage of the cash. So everybody knows. And then what we'll do is then Avazoo's making the additional $5,000 donation to each one of the organizations. So really, truthfully, they've all kind of benefited. What do you think, Elias?
Well, I was wondering, I was guessing between Aid Fund and the animal organization,
really?
Because it was the animal organization I think it was in the second place.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
So just out of curiosity, I mean, obviously you lived in the US. Do you know about Operation Smile down in Honduras?
Yes, I know about them from
what about St. Jude? Is St. Jude down in Honduras?
No, over here I didn't hear about St. Jude, but Operation Smile, we actually have some hospitals that deal with them.
Okay. And what about Kids Against Hunger? Have you heard of that organization?
I heard about it, but we don't have it over here also.
Okay.
Or actually, I didn't hear about them over here.
Okay. So Jim Wagner's calling. You don't need to call. I'm on a call. So I think what we'll do is we'll make a commitment to everybody now that we'll pick, because we're going to do another one here, and I think it's about 3 months from now. Before the end of the year, we're planning to do a 12-hour marathon, because a lot of people like it. But I think what we'll do is we'll put a group of organizations together from around the world and let them vote on them organizations. Because if you don't know which one it is, if you don't know of Operation Smile, or you don't know of St. Jude, then we'll get more interaction for the next one. But good job, guys, everybody. Congratulations. That is official. We're moving on. So Josh, you can close that down, I believe, at this stage.
Okay.
Guys who are calling me and texting me, please do me a favor, because I always look at the text message if it's an emergency or something. Paul, did you have any insight on any of that you wanted to say anything?
No, it was quite surprising, the final result. Like we've all said, I thought it'd be like St. Jude's or Operation Smile that were the top runners, and then the animal one. But no, I'm just playing in the background at the minute, working some things out. Referring to your question before, yes, I did work out what Graham would have won. So out of the possible referral bonus of $210, Graham would have got $66 of that.
Is that all it is? I would have thought it was more than that, but of course we don't know due to it's not finished tonight.
Yeah, it's not finished, so there's still time for, as it stands as of now, Graham would have got $66 out of the 210 available referral dollars, which works out to be around about 35%. So well done, Graham. I wish they were paying tickets for you, my friend.
All right. So let me quickly address 2 more things, guys, and then we're moving on to the $50 million poll, and we'll do any Q&As that need to be done. So again, in a recap, I just want to make sure everybody knows about, what's happening. So number one, there is a wallet that we have negotiated to take over the payments of the Avazoo raffle. That company is called Oli. Okay, it is spelled O-L-E, Oli Group. Please do not sign up. If you sign up, you most probably will not get any money from Avazoo, from winnings or raffle. There's got to be a particular code that we are waiting for that's going to tie you to us. It's not an affiliate company. So what happens is they've actually had to write the code specially for you guys. That's number one. Number two, why is it so important with that wallet? In fact, let me pull this up. But please, again, do not sign up. Repeat, for everybody who's going to listen later, do not sign up. You need a code to sign up. If you sign up a wallet account in this company, and if you've already done it, then you've got a problem. We got to get your account canceled, okay? Because you can only have one wallet with the company, and we do not connect to all the wallets. We only connect to our players. So Oli Group and the party behind Oli Group are big believers in what we're doing. One of the reasons we have got what we're doing for you is to help you in the future receive your paying money, as well as the opportunity to go in and make payments in the future and use it. And how that is being done through a third-party group, there is what they're calling a virtual credit card, Okay, so it's like a prepaid debit card attached to you so that you then can make payments. Now, this wallet can be loaded through cryptocurrency. It can be loaded through your bank. They're working with Wells Fargo. It's not gaming like the issues we've had. They can up their money. Oli is the company's group there. Do not sign up an account at the current time, okay? Very, very important for you to understand that. Number two, we just gone through and we've got the winner last week's. Chris, obviously, guys, I want the 500 Sergio and Carlton that we want to get out to you. We wasn't really too worried about $1 for the wallet. I brought this up now because we have not got the code, and we were hoping to get the code. You guys sign up the wallet. We're going to pay you not Monday because it's Labor Day. We're going to pay you guys on Tuesday or as close to Tuesday as we can. We're only going to be able to pay you through one of the systems we recognize. So if you're on the call right now, please email Justin or if you let us know if you have a PayPal account or if you have preferably another wallet that we can send you money to the wallet, okay? Guys, think about it as well. Once the money comes into you, you may have if you've got an existing wallet, you may have a transfer fee. So if you have a fee, so $1 in and they're going to take $1 to take the money, or somebody told me the other day, there's a $25 wire transfer on some wallets. That's ridiculous to have something like that. So guys, if you decide like the lower people, you would prefer to have some entries, just let our help desk know and we will on that. But we want to make sure you're all paid by Wednesday. In fact, we want to make sure all these people are also done their numbers, the playoff, if they can get them done Monday, Tuesday, we'd like to get you all paid by next Wednesday. The reason being is we want to put testimonials up on our website to let people know, hey, I got my money, I played in the game, I had some fun, etc., etc. Right.
Dave, just a quick one on this current week's leaderboard. You have noticed that two of the people that won last week are in this current week's leaderboard, so well done them. But I hope you get knocked off because now we've got more people coming on board.
Well, you can see why. So Sergio has got, I'm going to guess there, that's 15 spins, correct?
I will double check on mine.
Guys, I have a different screen. You guys can see this all good, but that looks to me like that's 13 spins, 15 spins, 12, 10, 13. Am I right or wrong? Can you look on yours and let me know?
I'm just looking on my device now. Yeah, he's got 15 spins.
Right. So what he's doing is each day he's going and getting his free entries, going into the CRC, he's posting, or he's selling a ticket or whatever it is, and he's creating it. This whole program, guys, for the people that don't want to post banners or don't go in the CRC, you're losing out. And when I say you're losing out, guys, please understand this. I'm not worried about you playing in the game. That doesn't bother me at all. There's no money in this for the company. Zero. We're paying out the money. What bothers me is you're not getting the probability increased of your free entry. This is just showing that John, Sergio, Morega, how you pronounce all these names, I'm sorry. But these guys are spinning. So if you're down at the bottom of the leaders board and you've only got 5 spins, it obviously it means that you're not posting and not doing it. We kept it at 40 entries to do it. Remember, there's an icon that shows you right in your dashboard what you need to do to get additional spins. So if you don't know how to go to the additional spins, go into the playoff game. Directly under the playoff game, I'm going to go to weekly 2. And when it opens, there's learn more. We have 10 entries, 10 today. Earn more spins, okay? You click and you open it and it's right there. So it's right in front of your eyes what to do. 40 entries get you 1 spin, 82, and so on and so on. So every time you accumulate 40, how do you do them? Because you get them from going into the CRC, posting the Facebook, et cetera, et cetera. And additionally, ticket sales. If you get a $120 ticket sale, you get another free spin. If you get a $50 one, you get 2 spins. $100 ticket, 3 spins. So guys, if you're not participating, then it's what I'm going to tell you about in this upcoming poll. It's not for everybody, okay? And I appreciate you guys listening into calls, and I appreciate you supporting us. And I wish you all the well and the opportunity to win either $1 million or 500,000 or the big win. But there are going to be always people in the world that get to a comfort level and they're not going to push to get to that extra level. So guys, if you want to get to that extra level and you want to be in that spin-off, and that's going to be daily and weekly. So when the daily game starts, that's going to be a little bit different because the maximum you can perhaps get is 1 spin. Now, we have changed the numbers on the board here, and you will see a difference next week. So what we've done is we kind of analyzed it and looked at it. And what we're saying is there's too many high numbers on here. If people are getting them, you can't catch them just on 1 extra spin. So you're only going to find 2 large numbers on the board. So your opportunity to catch up with somebody is always on the board. However, a lot of the other numbers are a lot lower. You will see that on the new game. I was going to tell you about that on Monday, but just because we're talking about the board. So a lot of these numbers are going down to like 56, 88, 134, etc. And then there'll be a couple of high numbers on here, just so that you could be at the bottom of the board, but the leader could be only at 12,000, and all of a sudden you hit the 19,000, you're backing the leader. So guys, we've made this more entertaining and more where you can participate. But again, if you're not willing to post the banners, it's not for us, it's for you to get more entries, free entries, to have a bigger probability of winning a bigger prize. All right, sure. Paul, did you think any different in reference to Aid Found and St. Jude? I mean, I thought St. Jude would get it. I got to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, like I said before, I thought the St. Jude and Operation Smile would be the front runners, then the Humane Society. I was quite surprised that Operation Smile got the place that it got. Wow. But they're all worthwhile charities. Like you said, we as a company be giving them free entries that they can sell and get the extra 5,000. So, that's good for us.
Well, I think, I tell you what, I'm going to go out here on the limb and say this, that I would believe that the next marathon, we are going to kill it, even though it's only 12 hours and it's going to be for different, because the amount of people that are, like, we, from this morning till we just got on the call, we've gone up over 40 people, 38, but I saw more while we've been on the call, have joined into the game. So by the time we get here in 3 months, there'll be hopefully thousands of people spinning in the wheel every day, or tens of thousands of people that, they all want to participate in the marathon. So it's going to be pretty cool. By the way, guys, if any of you had seen this, I wasn't actually going to bring this up on the call, but I did post something in the CRC last night that please do not share it in here, guys. Please do not share it in here. But if you read what I posted last night in the CRC, it does give you the opportunity to some 200 free entries. So I'm not going to say anymore. Go and find my post in the CRC, and I'm going to do secret postings every week where you guys have the opportunity. So in other words, if you read the posting, you understand it. Now, Joy just turned around and said that you got 30 entries. They all remember what it says right at the beginning. It says to become eligible for the free spins within each 24-hour time frame. So they don't roll over. So if you've got, like I've got 10, okay, that UTC time that's going to reset. So at the moment, that is 1,700 hours and 2 minutes. We're going to be adding another time clock that you guys know over on this side that is going to be your local time. Carefully, so you'll understand. It's going to pull from your IP address. So if you signed up in Germany when you're on vacation, your actual time is going to show Germany time. Okay, so that's going to show your actual time. Then there is the UTC time when the game resets, and we're even thinking about having a time tick down on underneath. So we're not sure yet if we're going to add that or not. It's still out for discussion. However, that clock tonight, when that hits to 2,400 or 2,300 hours and 59 minutes and 59 seconds, as that clicks to that next second, I lose these free entries. So you can only get in a 24-hour day cycle. So guys, so you know how that works. All right, Elias, is there anything you want to come on quickly and explain to anybody about this? Might help.
Yeah, for sure. Ok, hola de nuevo. Voy a también ahorita explicar a ustedes algo muy interesante sobre el juego de la roleta y dar vuelta. Si ustedes fijan en la lista de los líderes, hay personas que tienen 15 veces, hay personas que tienen 12, 13 veces. Eso significa que están haciendo lo que deben hacer para conseguir más vueltas en la roleta. Ok, Entonces, si y hay personas solamente tienen estos 5 y hacen los 5 vueltas y punto, ya no hacen nada más. ¿Cómo puede obtener estos 12 o 13 o 15 veces de vuelta? Es publicando en el CRC, en la aplicación, para conseguir más entradas gratuitas, y cada vez consigue más entradas gratuitas, usted va a conseguir una vuelta más. En realidad usted puede conseguir 1 o 2 o 3 vueltas más, depende de la cantidad de entradas gratuitas que usted consigue diario por medio del CRC, de la aplicación, de la venta de boletos. Por ejemplo, si usted vende un boleto de $20, va a tener una vuelta, $50, 2 vueltas, $100, 3 vueltas. Entonces, estas personas, el que están consiguiendo 12, 15, 13 vueltas, es porque están haciendo algo. Y si usted no está haciendo nada, los resultados ya sabemos que no va a tener más vueltas y va a quedar solamente con los 5 que le dio a usted Avazoo. Entonces, eso depende de ti, no depende de nadie más. Depende de ti si usted hace los banners, si hace lo que debe hacer para conseguir estas vueltas para la ruleta. Muchas gracias.
Okay, great. Guys, I'm going to go over to the whiteboard right now so you guys can see what's going on. But Justin, is there any questions we can address from any we've discussed so today? Any questions come up that need to be done?
We have 4 questions so far.
Okay. Do you want me to, is it in reference to what we've already discussed, I think, right?
Some of it is, yeah.
So go ahead and ask them questions knocked out of the way before we go into this next program.
Okay. So the first one says, do you need to sell a ticket to be eligible to win a prize in the weekly game?
No. So to win a prize in any games, it's not required for you to sell a ticket. Not required. Okay. Your mindset should be absolutely you want to sell a ticket, because that gives you another free spin, and it could give you 3 free spins. If it's a $100 ticket, it's going to give you 3 spins, so it increases your opportunity. But no, it's not required. But however, your mindset should be, yes, every day I want get out of bed. I want to sell a ticket every day, every day. Some days you succeed, some days you fail, but other days you go up and beyond whatever your goal is. So you sell 3 tickets or whatever. But if you wake up in the morning with a mindset, I'm not going to sell any tickets today, or I'm not even going to try, which we know a lot of people aren't even trying. That's okay. Not a problem. You can play the game, but you cannot receive a referral. If one of the people you've signed up wins in that top 20, then unfortunately you don't receive the referral bonus if you don't sell a ticket. There has to be a qualifier there, quote the regulator. All right, next question. Guys, if you're doing a lot of chatting in the box, it really is, if you're our team members and you're part of us, please, guys, if people are asking questions, let us cover them, because that's what this is about as a call. And what it's doing is everybody's more interested in reading the box and listen to us. And what I'm share with people, you listen. If you have any questions about me, obviously. So, Just, what's the other questions?
The next questions are more general questions, so I feel like maybe we should wait on those until the end of the call.
Right. Okay. So, guys, here's what we're going to do. Can you hear me okay, Just, or should I move my microphone?
We can hear you. I can't see you yet, though.
You can't see me? Are you
nope,
serious?
Not yet. No.
Now, there's a reason for that, and I'm going to just make sure that I get this right in the first place, because I don't want to mess up. So, all right. So, guys, when you first get on to listen to this, don't do any text messaging unless there's a question. You don't know how to put a question down yet because you don't know. Okay, so just hold up, please, seriously, because I want you to listen. This is most probably, to me, it's $50 million. And it's not a risk. It doesn't matter if you don't have the winning ticket or 1 in 3. That $50 million is right guaranteed money. Okay, so what happened is the regulator's permission under Graham's advice to generate a pool that could be rewarded for those people who believe in what we're doing and are actually, either spending some money in advertising or going out and talking to people about tickets, whatever it may be. That is $1 off of each ticket. That can only go up, not down. Okay, so we cannot do the raffle until 50 million tickets are sold. However, there may be a situation that we oversell by a few 10,000, 100,000, because it could be like Audi or something like that have these different tickets. So they can only go up, but it's guaranteed $50 million. The question is, how much of that pie do you want to get? As Paul called it, a pie this morning when they're explaining how this new program works. So I worked with the regulators to get it worked, and I believe in teamwork. Everything I do is teamwork. I believe in that. I also believe very much in releasing power and don't micromanage people. That's a big difference when you've got team people. So right now, Paul and Graham are working on a full board explanation because we've got to get the final approval from the regulator on how this actual is going to continue. We're going to show you how to get into the pool. We're going to show you how to build the pool, and we're going to show you how it works. So step number one, which is most probably the most important one, is what is the qualifier? Okay. So before I get to the qualifier, which is 100 points at the moment, okay, that can change. So I want to make sure you're well up. The qualifier right now is 100 points. So you cannot get into this pool to get part of that $50 million without having 100 points. Where do the 100 points come from? So they're going to come from things from extra. That's why it's got a question mark. Extra spins, top 5 playoffs. So we're tying you together to play in the game to also count to get your points. The other points come from here. For every $20 ticket sale, there's a single point. $50, 2 points. $100, 3 points. $1,500, 60 points. $2,500, 125 points. Question mark. What question mark means is it's in for regulator approval. So in one single ticket, 2,500, you're already in the pool. Okay. Now, how much of that pool you get is down to you, but you're in, you're qualified, you're guaranteed some money out of that. Okay, because you got over 100 points. Now, I want to show you how teamwork works. Now, people are texting me again. I want to show you how teamwork works. Okay, so I'm just going to use a complete example. That's you or me, whichever way you want to look at it. If I go out and sell a $20 ticket, I get 1 point. $50 ticket, I get 2 points. $100 ticket, I get 3 points. $100 ticket, I get 3 points. That's 9 points. Okay, 9 points. This person here is Kelly. And I went out and I sat, and actually this person here is Tom. Tom went out and he sold a $100 ticket to his family, a $100 ticket to his family, and a $20 ticket to his family. He got 3, 6, and 1 for 7 points. Okay? Now, Tom went out and signed up Kelly. And Kelly does like she normally does. She's out there, got websites up, and got YouTube videos. And listen, guys, I'm going to tell you something, right? Between certain people out there, you want to be achiever, but you have to do things. We know you want to achieve with the kids, you got to sit down and work with the kids. If you want to achieve with the powers of above, you got to sit down and read the Bible, and so on and so on and so on, right? We all know that. Kelly and other leaders, the reason they are there is because they make that commitment. They go and do YouTube videos, they go and do different classes, they do trainings. And you want that type of people, but there's no reason, none. Every one of you can be a leader. I don't care what anybody says in network marketing. If you can find the good in a person, you can create that person to take that where their specialties are, and it can be duplicated because there's other people like them. You just got to figure out what's their hot buttons, how it creates them excitement. This is going back to team leading. Kenny comes along. I signed up Tom, okay, and I'm done because I don't have anybody else. And Tom comes up, and he's done it now. But Tom comes along and then gets Kelly, okay? Sorry, my pen's gone, it's not sharp anymore. So Kelly's gone out there, and she has just gone. She has run with this thing. 20, she got a $15 ticket, another $100 ticket, another $50 ticket, another $20 ticket, plus. And all of a sudden, she's got 800 points down here. Then 800 points go in here. Okay, but guess what? Because Kelly got 800 points, I also get 800 points. Got it? Tom would get his point share of it. So every one of your legs, 3 levels, you and 2 other levels are going to count for points. So in that points, then points refer to percentages of money. So for example, if there were 500 points, I'm just giving a number. If there were 500 points in here, okay, 500 points divided by 5 million gives you a percentage of how much millions that would be each. So that's a mathematical number. It doesn't change. It's whatever the points are. If you got 1,000 points in there, or if it was 100 points, then and out of 100 or 50 points, okay, you got in there, then for every 10 points, that represents $1 million, $10 million. It's a percentage number. The goal is to get as many points in here as soon as you can. It starts on the 10th of September, and it only goes for 60 days. However, I have not got this approved, but I'm going on the limb. I'm going to say, starting today, anybody sells a ticket before the official date, it starts today because it's September the 2nd. Actually, I'll do it from September the 1st. So everything from yesterday, ticket sales onwards, you're already getting points. So I know some of you already got points in this pool. Congratulations. Okay. So again, guys, this team you build. Now this team goes, why did you want to go? So in other words, this person, I always signed up here, which is, Tom, but Paul can come along and Paul can go out and do his. So it's anything under you, and it's going to go 3 levels, and it's going to go down to infinity. Then points, whatever you do for the next 60 days, go in that pool. Okay? It's a lot of money. We only know there's about 230 to 240 active people that participate on a full-time type environment. Let's say they double that, it's 500. Let's say it goes to 5,000 people, even 5,000 people divided. Now, that part there on how big of a piece you get to that is going to continue to the end of the raffle. So there'll be a lot of incentives to keep filling the pool. Then incentives with things like spinning, but you will also have the opportunity that if you don't do something that week, that points will be removed. Okay? We're only rewarding people that sell tickets. Let me say it one more time. We're only rewarding people that sell tickets because that's our mission. Sell the tickets so we can get the money, make a legacy, and then repeat and repeat and repeat. So if you're a participant, you do not get points in here. You do not participate in the $50 million. Now, some of you are going to get upset. That's okay. You've got a free ticket. Some of you got a ticket for this one and the 12th raffle. I understand that. Some of you are busy. Some of you have health problems. Some of you got this, that, and you can't. But listen, your team can do it for you. Because now, as long as you get one person going, any one of those people can break out. Okay, so you need to sell a ticket and then break out. Sell another ticket, let it break out. In other words, you do not have to be a huge network marketing type person to create this to work. You just need to go out and sell some tickets. And because of our system, because of the game, because of the promotions, the referral bonuses, and everything what comes with it, is going to automatically trigger some of these people to sell tickets. In here, in the corporate world, that just says to all of his buddies, every Thursday they meet, like a lot of corporations do. They go to these business meetings. Hey, did you hear about that incentive you can do for your company? It's $2,500, and you can spread your $1 billion winning with all the employees. That can happen, guys. And if that happens, all of a sudden, instead of 2,500 or whatever it would be, 2,525 points, you could get 10, you could get 100, you can get 200. Now, there are going to be some other add-ons that I don't want to tease you with yet, but they've gone in for approval. We will definitely have them approved by next Saturdays. But there's $50 million up for grab, and it's only good for 60 days. On 61 days, nobody in that pool. What that's done is what you want to do is get as many people in that pool, because as they can continue, you can increase points. Okay? So you got to get as many as you can in so you can continue with that, because each week you may end up losing a point or 2 points or 5 points. Okay, so that's the new system that you're going to learn from Graham and Paul next Saturday. There'll be a presentation on that. Is there any questions from anybody, Justin? Is there any excitement from anybody? I mean, is anybody seeing this, or do I need to redo it again? I mean, give me some input, please.
So for right now, we don't have any questions, but there's been a lot of excitement and obviously a lot of people very excited for this program. So
right. So spin-off wins means today post your banners. Who wins? Who wins posting banners? You do, not us. We don't get no money out of that. So for all you people out there that like to do the meeting after the meeting and talk, well, is the company's going to get breakage? Where? We're not getting nothing. All we're doing is giving you free entries to increase your probability. Spin in the game, post your banners, go into the CRC center, be in the top 5, and there's a bunch of more other things, right? That is going to create points for you as well. You must get 100 points before you can step one toe in here. Okay, that's your qualifier. 100 points you must get, whether it's from ticket sales or these. Okay, this is not yet approved yet. And will that be, okay, you're in the top 5 spin-off, you might get 1 point. So don't rely on the promotional things to build your 100 points. Build them from your tickets. 3 points, 3 points. Get people starting so they can understand, because 50 million is a guaranteed price. Elias, come on, please, and answer any questions you may have, or explain it in Spanish for us.
Okay, perfect. Just a second.
Do you understand it completely, Elias? I'm sure you do by now.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Okay. And Elias, you've been doing a lot of different deals over the years. Is there anybody you know who would have a problem to get 100 points in 60 days?
No,
anybody you personally know in your team, working with them and helping them?
Well, doing the job correctly will get them that point easily.
Okay, I've never met you. Me and him have so many in common, from riding bikes, motorcycles, going fishing, cookout, doing family stuff, things like that. We have a lot of things in common. We're like the brothers never met. Okay, I've never asked him that, and I would never ever put him on a spot. 100 points is no brainer if you're willing to start immediately. If you wait to day 59, it's going to be tough to get.
Yes.
His word was easy. It's all in reference to building teams. Go ahead, Elias.
Okay. Can you just share the screen a little bit? Wait, just let me.
A little bit.
I need to show the screen. So okay, perfect. That's it. Perfect. Hola a todos. Tenemos para ustedes algo grande que todos ustedes pueden aprovecharlo a lo máximo. Claro, vuelvo a decir que yo siempre digo a mi equipo, cada acción tiene su reacción. Trabajas, va a tener resultados positivos. No trabajas, no va a tener resultados positivos. Aquí tenemos un programa que puede convertir a usted en un hombre con dinero, así de esta manera. Y ojo, no estás pagando nada. Usted tiene el boleto. Usted, si no quiere participar en esto, es opción tuyo. Nada es obligatorio, es opción tuyo. Usted ya tiene tu boleto, ya tiene los juegos semanales, diarios y mensuales. Entonces, y todo está gratis, puede ganar dinero. Aquí también no necesita pagar nada para participar en esto, pero hay que hacer lo que debe hacer, que es entradas gratuitas, compartir banners, todos esos detalles, el que nosotros estamos haciendo ahorita puede dar a usted unos puntos extra para participar en esto. Pero también la venta de boletos. Recuerda, aquí estamos para vender boletos. El concepto de todo Avazoo es vender boletos y recaudar fondos para las organizaciones sin fines de lucro. Ya sabemos esto. Ya esto no es nuevo para nosotros. Entonces, aquí nuestra tarea es vender boletos. Y puede hacerla en equipo. No solamente usted puede hacerla en equipo. Y yo voy a explicar ahorita en base a lo que estamos viendo en la pantalla. Por ejemplo, ¿cómo usted puede obtener puntos para entrar a esta piscina de 50 millones? Por ejemplo, si usted vende un boleto de $20, va a tener un punto. De $50, 2 puntos. De $100, 3 puntos. De $1,500, 60 puntos. De $2,500, 125 puntos. Ahorita, el 1,500 y el 2,500, los boletos estos, los sindicales y de las empresas, esto está todavía necesita la aprobación de las personas el que aprueben esto para nosotros en Avazoo. ¿Qué pasa? Si usted vende este boleto, va a acumular puntos. Usted vendiste 1, 2, 3 boletos, 5 boletos. Depende del boleto el que usted vende, va a acumular puntos. Ahora, ¿qué pasa? La gente el que están abajo de ti, en su primera línea, si estas personas venden boletos, suma para ellos y suma para usted, no solamente para ellos. Entonces, tu equipo va a ayudar a sumar puntos. Y si el segundo nivel invitó personas, ya estamos hablando a tercer nivel. Si esta gente el que está en la tercer nivel vende boletos, pueden llegar a acumular muchos puntos. También suma para usted y suma para ellos. Entonces, usted va a beneficiar de de 2 niveles abajo de ti, y puede sumar muchos puntos. Ahorita, para calificar a entrar a la piscina de 50 millones, usted ocupa 100 puntos. Si usted no tiene 100 puntos, no califica a entrar a esta piscina, Entonces, ¿qué debemos hacer? Lo que debemos hacer, vender boletos y hacer, por ejemplo, las entradas, los spinning de la ruleta. Todo esto va a ayudar a usted, va a sumar puntos. Entonces, si usted es una persona que me dice a mí que no, a mí no me gusta vender, a mí no me gusta salir a la calle, a mí no me gusta invitar gente, entonces esto no es para ti. Sinceramente, esto no es para ti, porque aquí estamos para vender boletos, porque yo sé que hay un montón de personas van a sentir como, no es molestias, va a sentir molestias que ellos no pueden entrar, no es justo, y no. Esto sí es justo para las personas el que sí trabajan. Trabajas, va a entrar a la piscina de los 50 millones. No trabajas, ya tiene tu boleto, ya puedes jugar en la spinning wheel o la ruleta, y todo puede generar para usted algún premio por aquí y por allá. Pero si usted quiere de verdad llegar a un poquito más o subir de nivel o llegar al próximo nivel, esto es tu opción. La piscina de los 50 millones, porque usted con tu equipo puede generar muchos puntos que va a permitir a usted a entrar a esta piscina y lograr parte del pastel. De esto se trata. Ese es un pastel grande y va a tener una porción de este pastel. Así, el próximo sábado vamos a tener una explicación detallada sobre este proyecto. Ahora, hay algo muy interesante. Las ventas de boletos trabaja desde el 1 de septiembre, desde ayer. Si una persona vendió boletos ayer, se calcula para los porcentajes de esta piscina. Así, ponen atención a esto porque la verdad puede cambiar tu vida. Muchas gracias. Dave.
Okay. So just what we'll do is we'll open up to see if anybody's got any questions. We've done 2 trainings, we've done 1 training with the AAP program. We're going to be doing 2 this upcoming week, guys. I'll announce the times. It's Labor Day weekend in the US and in lots of places around the world. We'll do a company update on Monday morning at normal time, 11 o'clock Pacific and 2 o'clock East Coast New York time. We'll be introducing the 2 training calls. Also, I know that some of our leaders, meaning people like Elias and others, are going to start doing training calls to do and how to do things digitally or one-on-one. So let's go ahead and answer any questions just we've got at the moment, if you can. And what we'll do from there is we'll see what we can see if we've got any questions. See if hopefully there's some excitement.
Oh yeah, I think there's a lot of excitement. I was just actually looking at the comments as you and Elias were going over the explanation, and a lot of people seem super excited. So
cool,
very cool.
Right, what do we got?
Okay, so I'm going to start just from our first question we received for the day, which came from Annika. She said, will the CRC website also be updated to a new look and feel? It does feel clunky and old compared to the other Avazoo pages and not at all attractive.
Thank you, Annika. I would totally agree with you, so I appreciate your honesty.
We talked about this before.
The answer is we started working on that about 9 years ago, and it does need to have a facelift. We have been very much tied up in solving our immediate issues, which were ticket sales and completing stuff done. Will we definitely have a new look, a new view? Yes, we will. But can I sit here today and tell you that it's going to happen before the end of the year? I'm going to say it's a 50-50 shot that we'd have it done by the end of the year. It's about 3 months of coding to go through the whole thing. And then it's usually typically another 6 weeks of testing. But we have it on our list. We've had it on our list for a long time. Will we be updating some things in it? Can we give it quite kind of like a cheap makeover? Maybe we can by doing some color changes and something. I'll look into it, but it is far from our priorities. So, just so you're aware of it. So, but anyway, we'll have a look at it, and thank you for your honesty. That's cool.
Okay. Next question says, I found it hard to accumulate enough points to get the extra spins, and they get wiped each day. So not sure how I can win with just a few spins.
Just sell one ticket. You get one spin, one ticket, $100 ticket. You get 3 spins. If you're having a problem not being able to post the banners, there's always enough apart from Thursday this week. The CRC gives you 5 when you go in, 5 points when you go in the CRC every day. If you make 3 postings in the CRC 3 hours apart, and duplicate the words. Some people have tried tricking the system by taking the same posting, copying it and pasting it and putting it up 3 hours later. That doesn't work. You don't get your entries. So you got to remember, you've got to write 3 separate. That's 15 postings. If you go into the banner itself, there's 2 entries for each banner, and there's always 3 banners in there. So that's going to give you 6, and you can do that times 4 because there's 4 socials. That's 24 points right off the get-go, plus the 15 puts you at 34, 39. Now, all you got to do is go into the supporter link and click it one time, and you've got your spin-off. However, that's not the answer. Your answer is this. Go and sell a ticket, because it qualifies you that if that person gets in the top, you can win $20, $19, $18. Don't necessarily worry about just, let me get the free thing. Let me get the free thing, because you're going to get, when you keep getting no's, it distracts you. It takes you away. Go and do a ticket sale. Just get in a habit and saying, hey, 1 ticket sale a day, 1 ticket sale a day. Look, if you can't sell a free game that people win money, don't worry about the $1 billion raffle. That's just a plus on, an add-on. So if they got credibility issues, don't worry about it. People are getting paid from this game and awarded. Next, Elias, come on. Elias, go ahead.
I just want to add something to this, because there are a lot of people, they don't understand the server time or the UTC time. They have to pay attention to this so as to do their posting in that time. Because if they did, for example, half of the tasks in this time and the other half in the second, they will not get it. So they have to pay attention on the UST time.
Absolutely. And I can tell you better than that. I don't know if that's when you jumped off, but that new time clock they're going to see, and when the game ends, if we go with that, that'll help as well. But remember, on the dashboard sometime next week, they're going to see their time. But make sure everybody understands, it's the IP address where you signed up. So if you was in Germany or England or France and you now live in Honduras, it's not going to show Honduras. It's going to show where the IP address is. So you can look at the two different times and say, this is my time I'm on and this ends. And you can't see it anymore. It's right at the top. But we are thinking about having a game clock rundown, just so you know.
Perfect.
So if you want to explain that to them, that's cool.
Ok, bueno, en realidad es muy importante cuando usted quiere, porque hay muchas personas que dicen que yo no puedo hacer suficiente posting para ganar suficiente para las vueltas del spinning wheel, la ruleta. Pone atención a la hora del UTC, el que está en la pantalla, y ahorita van a agregar otro reloj abajo del UTC, que es el reloj de tu IP address, de tu país. Si usted registraste en Avazoo en tu país, por ejemplo, usted va a tener la hora de tu país abajo de la hora del UTC, y usted puede hacer la comparación y así puede saber a qué hora debe hacer tu tarea en publicar, en trabajar la aplicación, en el CRC, en todo esto. Entonces, este reloj va a ayudar a usted muchísimo en definir cuál es el mejor tiempo para usted para ganar los 40 entradas o 45 entradas gratuitas, lo que sea, para poder dar la vuelta en la ruleta. Es muy importante esto. Así ponen atención al reloj del UTC y tu tiempo local. Gracias.
All right, good. Right, Just, what's the next question we got?
Can I just interject just quickly there, Dave? At this current time, we've not got it actually up on the dashboard where you can physically see it, but if you do go down to the bottom of your dashboard, we do have, I don't know if you can see it on my phone there,
I can show them. Good point
all the time zones there. So there's this thing that says view time zones, so you can see your own time zone, but whatever country you're in, you've got a time on your phone, on your watch, on your computer. You know what time it is in your local time zone, and you just need to work it out what the difference is.
Correct.
So for guys, what Paul's talking about, I'm just going to quickly share it with you so you can see it. So everybody knows where it's at, because it may have been difficult on the phone. Any of the pages you go to in your dashboard, when you come down to the bottom, it also has the current time. So there is our system date and time is down the bottom. Right next to it, it says view other time zones. When you click on it, what it will do is it will open up. So it's going to tell you your time zone and in accuracy. So if you're in Africa or you're in, look, there's tons of them. If you, and by the way, hit Control F if you want to just look for your country and input it. But this, if you're in this place or say America, Phoenix, it's going to tell you what the time is there. So you can then look at that time. And of course, what you can do at the time is you can go back and then you can see that time comparison to the top of the time on the clock. So yes, you got to get the 40 spins in the 24-hour period. So please make sure you kind of look at it. All right, Just, what's the next question we got?
Okay. Let's see here. When will the BBC interview take place?
Don't know. They were waiting until we got the final announcement, which we just done this morning. So we just done that. Literally, you showed it for the first time. I've never seen it until today. So now I will write off to them once the audit's done on Monday. Well, I'm saying Tuesday, guys, because we're a bank holiday and the audit firm's in the US. So I would think that we'll have the audit back to us by Wednesday, Thursday. Then we will call them. And subject to them, originally they weren't going to do a live interview because there wasn't enough in donation money. Remember, there's only $1,754 and a few pennies in actual donations. The other money's come from us that we've put in. So the bottom line, guys, is we will get it to the BBC and a couple of other channels that are aware of it. iHeart Radio is one of them that they wanted to interview us. We'll get it to them hopefully by the end of this week coming. And then it's down to them, hopefully sooner than later, that we get it because we want people to know about it. And that does happen a lot in news, guys. Just because it happens today, people find out about it 30, 60, 90 days later. All right, next question, Just.
Okay. The 50 million points program, can can that also be fed by AAP tickets?
No. What gets fed from the AAP ticket, it's your free entries. You're getting your free entries and you're getting your bonus. Remember, you get $1 million from your AAP program. So if you set out an AAP program and they continue to gain sales, now they are able to go into it. They're able to participate in it. Actually, no, perhaps not. Let me think about it. Let me recap that. No, we didn't put them in for approval. So right now, an AAP or a co-branding is not able to go in there because we haven't put it in for approval. And if I remember rightly, I think the discussion was that it's unfair for other people. They could grab as many of the points as they possibly could. So I don't think it would get approved even if we put it in. But so right now, this is all individual driven. It's up to the individual now. And it's not points, it's $50 million. 50 million US muckaroos. Okay. So it's down to you. If you want to sell that ticket each day, you spin in the spin off, you participate with points, the points go in there and you get a bigger chunk of it. Right now, we're not going to be out there chasing anybody. We're going to announce this program on a regular basis and it's up to you. You'll be able to see your points. You'll be able to see how many you've accumulated and you got a 60-day window and that will go quick. So I've just already shot myself in the foot and announced that it's already started as of September the 1st. So if you sold somebody a ticket today, you've already got points in the pool. It will end in 60 days as of September the 10th through to 60 days. And at that time, you will not be able to get back into the pool. There will be a way that the existing point members will be able to participate. We're going to show that. But at the moment, and guys, by the way, points coming out is driven from ticket sales, period. However, there will be a minimum because you qualified that there will be a minimum amount that comes out. And I've already got that allocated in a dollar amount that does not affect the $50 million. It's something else there for if you qualify. So in other words, if you get 100 points in and in the remaining 60, 90 days, then points get taken out because you didn't do anything, you are going to hit a threshold that is guaranteed a cash prize, or not prize, but a cash reward, a cash bonus. Next question, Just.
Can I carry over my spin counts till the following day and do the spinning?
No, it's right. It's right there, guys. Read. Stop asking me. Go and read it. Click on the button. It says to be eligible for free spins with each 24-hour time frame. 24-hour time frame. It cannot roll up. It's not been approved for that. It's to create you guys to go and get more free entries for yourself. If you don't post the banners, you don't go to the CRC, and you don't post in the CRC, and you don't do the supporters link, then you're not going to get them. Now, the supporters link is less than 30 days from going live, and because that's our monthly bonus prizes. And that will go live, and there will be up to 1,000 points that you can get in the supporters link daily if you opt to do that. Okay, so that's going to be another opportunity you're going to be able to get in there to get more spins. Next question, Justin.
I posted 6 times within a 24-hour period with 3-hour intervals, but I only got 10 free entries. Does that mean that I can only get 10 entries per day in the CRC?
In the CRC, and again, Elias just brought this up, guys, so you've got to make sure. We had a lot of issues when we put that program up about 18 months ago where people weren't getting the 10 entries. And what we said was, are you realizing we're on UTC time? So what they were doing was posting, say, 11 o'clock at nighttime, but in their country, it could have been 7 o'clock in the evening. And then they posted again 3 hours later. Well, that time clock went over into the next day. So you must remember our system is on UTC time. That is standard time around the world that everybody operates from on business. So make sure you post within the 24-hour time frame of the UTC time. And I can tell you that it works often very quickly, because if I take you over to here and I go to transactions and I go down to logs. So you'll see, guys, these are, oh, actually, let's do today. Actually, we'll do the last 7 days, make sure it's updated. So look, you have received 10 free entries. Okay, so who is that person? Delivered, and they got their email out to them. Congratulations. You've done 3 postings in Avazoo CRC. So we track everything, guys. We have to. So there you can see all your 10 entries that go out. You get your emails typically once a day that go out. So you can see all of your entries are going out, and you can see them on your dashboard as well. Remember, these entries is what the order is. They have to match every entry to every posting. Go ahead, Just. What's the next question?
Okay. I don't know if you covered it with the question, but yes, it means that you can only get the 10 entries for the postings per day, and then the 5 for logging in.
That's it.
You might have skipped that.
That's 15 entries you can get from the CRC. Now, there's often different promotions we would put in the CRC. But again, if you go back to your game and you read the instructions right here, it does not. Please note that while a ticket is contributed to 15s, okay, no CRC profile questions, no promotionals. So the only option you have to get your entries, it says it right here, that you can get them from your postings on your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and your CRC, plus you can get them from your $20 ticket. So it says it in black and white right here, how the options are. You cannot get them from any other way. Next question.
Awesome. If I had a PayPal payment issues on the marathon, can I still make a payment, and how?
You cannot make a payment now to the marathon because it's completely closed. We ended it. If you like to go ahead and make a donation to Aid Found, and I would like to, first of all, say thank you to a bunch of you that had gone after the fact and had signed up for a monthly donation. So out of that, we did get a lot of people for Aid Found. So at the moment, when you go back to the site, avazoo.com/marathon, that site will stay up forever, most probably. They've tweaked it. They put the videos on here. So if you want to see Gigi, or you want to see any of the speakers that were different times of the night, you can see that. If you want to see any of the games that people participated in the games, again, go to avazoo.com/marathon. At the bottom of the page, it says, can't join us today for fun, but would still like to make a donation, click here. So when you click there on that donation, that I'm going to open in a new tab, that will take you over to Aid Found one-time donation. You can actually click off a one-time donation if you want to, and you can become other donations by, you can go in a $10, you can go into subscriptions, do whichever you want to do. We would love your donation. We'd love you to end up being monthly pledges. We have the opportunity for you to sign up for a monthly pledge that, a lot of people do. $10 a month is awesome. So if you want to do that, that's great. Justin, next question.
Okay. When I am posting banners on Instagram and Twitter, yes, they do go successfully, but it does not return the thank you for your 2 and here's your 2 entries like Facebook and LinkedIn does. What is the problem here?
It's to do with their system, not ours. But if you look at your dashboard, even your phone, your entries are being added. So what you got to do, I don't know if I can actually pull somebody. Let me.
You can actually look them up if you'd like to show them.
Yeah, send me whoever it was, the name, and I'll pull that up. Right, next question.
Next question is, okay, so I just checked the time zones on the dashboard. It's actually showing the times almost a whole 30 minutes behind, even though I refreshed the page. And then she goes on to say the server time updates, but not all of the other regions.
Then close it and reopen it. It may be stagnant when you open it because there's so many times there. So in other words, what I'm saying for those of you, again, I haven't checked it. So if you come down to the bottom, what I think she's saying is if it's a she, I think she's saying this stays at that time. So what I would do is wait a minute, close it, and then reopen it. It may be because there's so many time zones. Look at it. I'm going down here. That's just, we're still on A right now. So there's so many of them that your times the system may not be able to update it for real time. So just close it and then reopen it. That's my suggestion. You may have to log out and log back in because it may be your login. I'm not sure, but it's the server time shows you it right there. So if I hit refresh, let's see what happens. 1747.32. So 1748.30. So you just got to refresh it like I did, and it'll make the change for you. Next question.
Okay, yeah, because that's quite a bit of data actually to load on that page. And I just put on your screen there another time and date converter that you can use. I don't know if that was Elias or Paul that posted that, but thank you. Cool. Feel free to use that as a point of reference as well.
Okay, right. What else we got question-wise?
I just sent you the gentleman that asked the question previously. If you want to take a look into his account and make sure he's getting those entries.
Okay, let me go ahead. Next question. I got to close out for personal reasons for that person, whoever it is. Let me open up his account. So just go on to the next question while we're having a look.
Not a problem. Yeah, it is.
You could have texted me with Henry.
Oh, that's okay. I try to keep it private for people. Can Dave make a video with instructions on how to reach the 100 points to qualify for the 50 million competition?
We will have our team leaders put together meetings and trainings. I will see if we got priority videos that we've got to do for ticket sales, TikTok, advertisement, and everything else. I will try to see if we can do one together. I can definitely do a quick one on Zoom for everybody, so we've got it. But to do a professional one, I'm going to leave that down to our team leaders. I know Elias has got the talent to do it. I know Kelly has, and we got other team leaders from different parts of the world that can do it as well. So the answer is yes. We can get you something, but it may not be a professional one the way it is. Just, can you go into Henry's account and have a look?
Okay, give me 1 second.
Yeah, give me the question so I can answer. So I'm waiting around.
Yes, let me go back to the questions. I'm bouncing around. All right, so this came from someone. They said the only individual personal tickets sold will qualify for the 50 million pool. Is that correct?
Say that one more time, Just.
Only individual personal tickets sold will qualify for the 50 million pool. Is that correct?
No. It's a yes and a no, because it's your team personal sales count for points. So if you sign up Elias, and Elias signs up Justin, that's your team. So it's ticket sales from them points and your points that go into it for the next 60 days.
Okay. Let us know if that answers your question.
So if Elias runs off and goes crazy and he gets me 1,000 ticket sales and they're all $20 tickets, I get 1,000 points because I signed him up, and he gets 1,000 points. So you want to build your teams. You want to get them all going in here to create you a larger amount of think of it as a unilevel or a binary or a network. You think of it, I don't care, I'll use the word pyramid, network marketing company, but you're at the top, whichever way you want to look at it. And every time somebody signs up from your initial sign up, they get points and they can duplicate the same as you. So it's not product driven, it's ticket sales driven. And you've got 6 days, but we've just extended it. So it started yesterday. I'm going to get in trouble for that. But I had somebody I wanted to go and look for him. There was a gentleman by the name of John who sent in a message this morning, but he signed up 2 tickets this week. Is he on the call? Justin, do we know if he's on here? Is there a way you can find out, see if he's on any of the chats? There's a John that signed up and sent us a message this morning.
Yeah, he's here.
Oh, okay. So John, and I'm pretty sure I'm close, is Ogun, Ogun. Okay, you're showing that you've got 2 ticket people signed up. However, they're both coupons. They're not paid tickets. So I'm not sure when you said you had 2 ticket sales. Can I go over to, let me make sure. So I'm going to quickly show it. Guys, you got to look in your dashboard. I'm doing this again now just to really show John because John sent in a ticket while we've been on the call saying he'd had 2 ticket sales this week and he wanted to make sure that they were qualified. So there is John's account right here. Hey, John, nice to meet you. And John has got this person signed up, okay, that's a marathon coupon. So that does not qualify you because that's a free coupon. It does not qualify you for your referral bonus. Then the other person you have, this person's never done nothing but sign up. Okay, they haven't done anything, no facial. So that doesn't qualify as well. So if that is a paid ticket, which is what it's supposed to be, they have not completed the process. And you can see that on your dashboard. If you click on your dashboard, you can actually go into that and you'll see that if I log in there, you can see it. Again, I don't want to show everything you got here, but so you can go in there and you can see from your referrals exactly what's going on. And there are your 2 people. It's you, so you can see yourself, and this person's a coupon because you sent the coupon out to them. So that does not qualify you for a referral. The referral, what we're talking about here, it says it right on the website. And again, you know, everybody knows about this. And if you don't know, then it, you know, look at your dashboard. Please don't blame the company or don't blame your what's the word I'm looking for? Your referrer, because right here it says how to play, and it's on everything you go to. If you go to your dashboard and you go into play into the game, what will happen is if you click on play into the game, it's you know, any one of these will tell you, and when you click on it, you can find out about the game, and it stays, that how to play stays there all the time. So if you don't know, go and click on how to play, and it's got languages, so you can change it to the languages you want to. Okay, the only thing we're telling you right now is the board numbers are going to change. We're going to drive these numbers down to lower numbers. So that's John O. So if that's you right now, you're in top spot to the playoff. Now, you will go into the playoff because the playoff is the top 5. It doesn't affect you with your referral. But let's say your guy, let's pick a name. I can't remember what his name was. Okay, so he goes in and he plays in the game and he's in number 1 position where you would get $20. You would not get that $20 unless in that week you have signed up a ticket holder. We're rewarding you for selling tickets. If you don't sell tickets, you still get the opportunity to play in the spin-off, but you don't get cash rewards until you win in the spin-off. If you win in the spin-off, then you receive cash prizes. Okay, next question, Justin.
Okay. For those of us that are not good at writing email ads, can you provide some email swipes?
No, we're not a network marketing company. Get together with your leaders. We've tried to do this for 2 years for everybody. Unfortunately, we failed. We admit when we fail. We've done everything to energize people. We have about, I don't know, 250, 260 loyal people that have got more than the capability that can write an email. I would tell you your best bet, and I'm going to do it right now, right in front of you so you can see exactly what I do. So let me go back. There it is right there. I'm going to put this on if you just hang on a second, and I'm going to do it right from here. Dear sir, I would like to introduce you to Avazoo, a raffle where you can play each and every day for free and win cash prizes. There is no obligation to play in the free game. And you'll have a raffle ticket for the first prize of $1 billion if you're the lucky winner. Please click on my link below to find out more information. Please change that paragraph, create excitement for an email using SEO words so that I get through the spam folder. Right. So guys, I just done that. Short paragraph, straight to it. Okay. I can say, I can go in and say, add links and any other suggestions to create excitement for them to click on my email posting. commands, make sure you put in quotations and click. Okay, so there it is. So my writing was there, okay, and then that comes up and it writes it for you. This is a free or a paid program, okay? It's an AI, so it can write it for you. Imagine playing for cash prizes every single day for free. So, guys, there's an email. You want an email? Guess what I just done? I just wrote you an email for you. So you can go in, click that, and it's now in the chat box or whatever you want to do. I haven't proofread it, so please make sure that you've now just got that email if it loaded. I'm not sure if it loaded or not, Justin. But, guys, it's that quick. If you're willing, it don't matter about your grammar because this is going to correct it. All you got to do is proofread afterwards and make any adjustments. Elias, do you want to explain that quickly in Spanish to help people? Because it will Spanish, obviously.
Yes. Actually,
let me check something.
Okay.
Please do this in Spanish.
Yeah, you can do it.
Okay, so guys, if none of you have downloaded this and got this on your phone, you are missing out. AI is the way the world is going. You're never going to stop it. The AI is taking over. It does videos for you. It does SEO words. It does everything. We've been using it on the company now for about a year. You cannot beat it. You saw the speed. Okay, so you need to download an AI. There's multiple ones out there. There are plugins with one out there. In fact, my wife has a program that has about 250 AIs that does videos and does chat boxes and all kinds of stuff. I'll get a link and then you can look around and sign up on that. And I think a majority of them are free in there. Anyway, Elias, go ahead and explain in Spanish if you don't mind.
Yeah, no problem. Actually, to add to this, not only you can do emails. I have been doing social network posts for Avazoo using the ChatGPT. You ask it to give you some certain, paragraphs, and you just check them out, and you can use them to social networks also.
So I think I told you guys, I'm absolutely. It's an English word, I think. I don't think it's a worldwide word, but I'm gobsmacked. Have you heard of that word, Elias, before? Gobsmacked?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not sure if it's an English word or whatever, but I was on with Dennis 2 weeks ago and 2 months ago. 2 months ago, he told me about a program that he is building that is second to none. And if you know Dennis's talent, you would absolutely understand when he makes them statements, he means them.
Yeah.
So I said, well, what is it? He goes, you'll have to wait and see. And about 2 weeks ago, he showed me. So he got me online. He said, we're in test. This is Dennis, everybody. So you know, from Marketing on Fire, you all got free accounts. Okay. So he turned around and said to me, so if you wanted to start a new business, what type of business would it be? And I said, motorcycle repair shop and motorcycle sales. Harley Davidson, Ducatis, Yamaha, things like that. And then he said to me, what color do you like? And I told him the colors I like blue. And he says, do you want me to give you comparison rates in your town? Or do you want to be a little bit higher or do you want to be a little bit lower to get sales? Anyway, he asked me 5 or 6 questions. And then I'm watching it just like you guys are watching my screen right now. He hit one button, and in 6 minutes, it done all of the text on all of the website. It gave me my hourly rates. It gave me my sale prices. It gave me my images to match the motorcycles. What the key things was. It went out and read everybody other people's websites, come back and built my whole website from start to finish in 6 minutes. Now, there were a couple of graphics I want to change. And then the things I would want, if you want to have 3 links where you say, please make it on a 5-link page, the 2 links go to customer service, 3 links go. Dennis is introducing that to all you guys very soon, very, very soon. And it is a no-brainer. It's all done with AI. It's amazing.
Actually, there are a couple of AI pages that do already this. You tell them about the page, the business, the color, the logo, whatever you want, and it will design it for you, and it will give you a fully functional web page within like 1 minute or less.
Okay, so share that link with us and everybody.
Yeah.
That's what people can use starting today. It writes everything for you guys. Look, I'd never hide my issues. I grew up on a farm, right? Did I get an education? Yeah, because I had to for what I wanted to do personally. But when I was at school, I didn't care about school. I was more interested about getting home, playing on the farmyard, milking the cows, driving the tractor, riding motorcycles. Education was not important to me as young. And as we all know, as we get older, that changes. Well, my writing and grammar and English is absolutely horrible. Now I can stay with the best of the best because I can go to that AI you see right now and I can say, make it funny. I can say, make it legal. I can say, make it SEO work. I can tell it to do anything and it does it for me. So guys, you've got a tool here, whether you can read or write, it doesn't matter. If you can't type, if you noticed, I have a program called Speak and Dragon. There's a lot of free ones out there. And all I do is talk and it puts the words in and I don't do nothing. I just talk and it takes my horrible grammar, my horrible pronunciation, and it gives me accurate stuff. Guys, you need to be using AI if you want to succeed today in the world.
Actually, if you want to double check it, you can copy the text and take it to Grammarly and it will check everything for you.
Yeah, but you can actually, I don't know if you know this, Elias, but you can actually have it so you can call it slang grammar. So, you know, somebody that's using slang grammar, it reads differently than a grammar one. So you can do all kinds of things in here, guys.
Correct. Yeah. So let me share this information with the people.
Cool.
Ok, bueno, quiero solamente dar a ustedes un consejo para todas las personas, el que quieren, por ejemplo, mandar un correo electrónico o postear en las redes sociales. Si usted no sabe cómo sacar las palabras, cómo hablar sobre Avazoo, te recomiendo tener el ChatGPT. Y hay varios, no solamente el ChatGPT. Hay otros también hacen el mismo trabajo. Usted puede decir, escríbame algo sobre Avazoo que detalla esto y esto y esto y lo otro. Y ChatGPT o la otra herramienta de inteligencia artificial puede escribir para usted todo lo que necesita sobre Avazoo, por ejemplo. Puede mandar un correo electrónico o puede simplemente hacer un escrito para un post de Facebook o de cualquier otra red social. Entonces, todo el mundo ahorita está dirigiendo a la inteligencia artificial. Usted debe de formar parte de esto y va a ayudar a usted muchísimo. Muchas gracias. Okay.
All right, so guys, just remember, the more people are spinning the game that you've got right now, you can go into your dashboard, you can email them and you can call them from your own dashboard. So go in and get them into the game. There was a bug. It really wasn't a bug. It was the fact that people didn't know how to navigate forward and backwards. We're sorry. We apologize. Okay, that's it. It's over. We've apologized. We fixed the bug. Don't cry about it. Get a hold of them people and say, listen, there was a problem. There was a bug. They fixed it. It's up. It now automatically, when you log in, if you've got all your icons, it will claim your coupon. We've already gone up most probably, I don't know exactly what the number is, but we most probably got another 100 players playing in the game since we fixed the bug. Guys, that is an avenue for you to go into the spin-off. But the trick is that are your people that if they get the numbers on the high board, you can win cash. You've only got to sell one ticket in a week. It's not a hard deal. All right, Justin, do we have any other questions or have we covered everybody? Was there any questions from John that we showed on site, his two people?
Actually, John submitted another question, but it's something different.
Okay, do you want to say it out loud, or the way you said that
ready.
sounds like he's asking to meet me for lunch and he was going to buy lunch.
All right. So he said, under your spins in the games, the date is recording July. And even today, it's still showing August 2nd instead of September 2nd. Please kindly note this.
He is awesome, but I don't know where he means under the spins. Do you?
Yeah, I actually just took a look now. If you click on the weekly game, any of the weekly games, and then look on the right side where it says your spins, you will notice that it actually it's time-stamped incorrectly for July.
So under the weekly game, but on my spins.
Yeah.
Not on the leaders board.
Not on the leaderboard, but under the your spins column. Elias, did you bring this up? I feel like you're on mute. Elias, you're on mute.
So the problem I've got with that is I spun on 728, which is what mine's showing.
Yeah, it's timestamped to your spin, your spun.
When I spun, it's not timestamped as real time now. Is that?
I think that's where the confusion is with John. Yeah.
Okay, so let's make sure everybody's got this. Hold on, guys. You know what we like to do? We like to address it, good or bad, right in front of people. So I think, John, if this is what you're talking about, it's showing the time you spun, which means this is not real time. That's when I actually come in and spun. So the only way I can do that, possibly show, I think that's what John's talking about, right?
Yeah, I think so. But I haven't got a comment back from him.
So that's when I spun. So that was 728. And looking at the calendar, that's 28. I would have guessed would be Monday or Tuesday. So
no, you know something, Dave. Over here, there is something wrong because I sent a capture page to Justin, I think yesterday. I'm not sure, concerning this issue because it's, for example, now we are on September. Today I spent off, and it shows that it's 2nd of August.
It's only going to show you the first 5 spins, I think, right? Does it show you all your spins?
All my spins here, I have them, all of them in front of me, and the last.
And it's taking you the first one or the last one?
No, I'm talking about the last ones.
Okay. Elias, can I go into your account?
Yes,
for
of course,
everybody?
no problem.
Okay. All right, next question, just if we have one while we're pulling this up.
Nope. We're good.
You have no more questions? All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, so you're aware of it, make sure you go into your games, reach out to your people, get them in. You still got 48 hours, no, about 24 hours right now. So go in there if you can, and we're just looking at something right now and seeing what we can do. Actually, I need to take that and put that here. If you got any questions, you got the help desk in there that we are the weekend. Please make sure you remember that. And I'm just going to go in here quickly and see what we're talking about. Log in. So he's got every one of his accounts. He meets all the requirements. Where did he come from, etc., etc. And now I'm leaving him and I'm looking at what he sees exactly in his. So when he clicks on his weekly game and
okay, check the last 2 spins. It was done today and yesterday, and today and yesterday it was September, and it's showing it like August.
So we out by 30 days. That's what it looks like, right?
Yes.
It looks like he's on the wrong calendar month.
Yes.
Okay. See, guys, we're human. We make mistakes, like I'm sure you do every day as well. So that's what everybody's talking about. So don't worry, we'll get that. It looks like he's off a month in the calendar date because I can see it's time stamping each day when you've done it, but it looks like he's off a calendar month. Okay, we'll get that fixed. Any other questions just before we leave? Okay, guys, do not forget, do not sign up to the Oli group until we give you the referral code. If you sign up beforehand, you will not be able to get a payment. And the only way we are paying is through Oli Group. Apart from this week, the people that have won their prizes, we will be paying them through as long as they have a crypto wallet, we'll be paying them through their wallet to them. They must contact help desk, say, hey, I won in the spin-off. I want to collect my money. You just got to send it to a help desk with your wallet address so we can get you taken care of and get you paid. We'd like to get that done no later than Wednesday so we can do last week's winners and this week's. And we do require, if you're a winner, you have to write a testimonial, good or bad. So if you won only $1, you might say, I had a great time, but I was disappointed I only won $1. It's okay. We don't care if somebody wants to write good or bad or whatever. We want testimonials. So all winners are required to write a testimonial. So please remember that. It's in our T&C. All right. Justin, any other questions I need to address, or is everybody aware of everything?
I think we're good.
Okay. I just saw Jennifer just said, there is no coupon code, Jennifer. I said it a couple of times, honey. And we're not giving you the code because they are not ready for us. And if you sign up now, you would not get the what's the word I'm looking for? Virtual debit card. So if you sign up now, you will not be entitled to the debit card. You'll have to pay for that later down the road. And we don't want any of our members to pay for something that we've already negotiated a deal on. So we don't want anybody to sign up because they are not ready yet with the virtual card. They're working diligently. We have them every single day. They're absolutely awesome to work with, but they are not yet ready for us to issue virtual debit card. That virtual debit card, guys, just so you're aware of it, and I don't know, Elias, if you've got any in any of your network marketing companies out there that you deal with. If you do, they are awesome because now we can pay into your account and you can use it even if you can't draw the money. Instead of paying $25 to do it. Somebody from Nigeria the other day told me, hey, Dave, when I win $10, I got to pay $20 to get it wired to Nigeria. Well, that doesn't make sense, does it? So this virtual card allows them to use that $10 or $1 or $50 or $5,000 right from their account, which really can make a big difference. Do you have any virtual cards now you use?
Yes, I used to have a couple of them, yes. And I've used them before and they were perfect.
Yeah, well, this company, it's not ours. It's not Avazoo's. We're not in the banking business, guys. Not yet anyway. I know there's forecasts for the future, but we do not do it. So this company that we've opted to go with is somebody that we completely know. We've done due diligence. We've got to know them now for quite a while, and they're working around the clock to make things happen. However, it does take time to put them together. So we're not going to issue this referral code until you can get that free card for free, if that makes sense. There's a one-time fee that you have to pay, which is either $2.99, $3. That's a one-time fee for the account, where if you go with other accounts, you have to pay this much money, that much. We negotiated the price, and there's no money taken for Avazoo or anything like that. Basically, the bottom line is you get it for the negotiation cost. So instead of spending $14.95 or whatever they do on some of these other companies, you're getting it for $3. It's your pay system. It's also how you can pay for another raffle ticket in the future. So it's really good. All right, Elias, is there anything you want me to cover before we go? Do you have any questions? The 50 million tickets?
No, just let me confirm with them about not registering in the Ole group for the last time, because we need to do.
And then it's all about building teams, Elias. I mean, it's about now I've opened it. So every now from the first counting towards points.
Yep. Bueno, es muy importante que nadie registra en el wallet, el que nosotros compartimos el otro día, el miércoles creo, y hoy, el Ole Group, la billetera de nosotros, que puede trabajar para los pagos y todo, pero es muy importante que no registran en esta página. ¿Por qué razón? Porque primero, solamente permiten una billetera por una persona, y la segunda cosa es, debe de tener un código para tener los privilegios de Avazoo. Por ejemplo, si usted quiere crear la cuenta de la billetera solo, usted puede tenerla, pero allá implica que usted va a pagar comisiones y varias cosas, por ejemplo, activación, etcétera, etcétera. Con Avazoo no va a pagar esto, va a pagar mucho menos, y no va a tener muchos fees para retiro y cosas así. Entonces, muy importante que no registra en Ole Group para nada hasta que tengan código de nosotros de aquí, de Avazoo, para poder crear esta billetera. Muchas gracias. Okay, Dave.
All right, guys, look, I want you all to know. Paul's, come on, go ahead, Paul.
I just want to reiterate something you said earlier. Because we had a bug in the system, we need everyone to log out of their dashboards, which they go into the top corner, the 3 dots, log out and re-log back into your dashboards, just to make sure that the new updates actually take to your dashboard, because of the cookies and things like that you have on your system. If you leave the windows open or the app open on your phone, the cookies will always be there and you won't get the new updates. We need you to log out and log back in, because we're having people saying they still can't spin, but when we look at the dashboards, they actually can.
Yeah, so guys, please, we got thousands of you, okay? It's not 1 or 2, there's thousands of you, and there's hundreds participate on an absolutely daily, by hour. You can see it, since there's hundreds of you, right? First of all, thank you. I mean, seriously, like John this morning sends in a ticket while we were on here. We go and look at his account. We explain one's a coupon, doesn't count as a qualifier. The other one hasn't finished the account. We went and showed you all, again, how to reach your people. Guys, you are family. I can't wait to the event. I mean, because I can tell why. You're all going to meet each other. All you guys, there's like 800 people that qualified to go to the event for the free event. Okay, that's awesome. Whether we're in Macau, or whether we're in or Monte Carlo or the Philippines, that is going to be a blast for all of us to get together and have some fun, right? Whether you're the winner or not, you're a winner just being at the event. All these other little items like this, what we got going on with the poll, we know the ticket tales are going to take a few weeks now to kick off and get going before it gets crazy. So you got 60 days to be part of something very special in a poll that's guaranteed a winner, which if you're at the event, you're going to be up on that stage getting the congratulations and a nice big old check. Okay. And then you still might win the $1 billion. Guys, we built this program. If you take that yellow pad I talked to and say, go through all the things that you can do and then say, okay, I know I can't make a daily income as in a weekly income like a job, but I can see at the end of the day, I've got this much money. I'm guaranteed to get this much money if I'm willing to do this. And that is ticket sales or go and build a team. You're guaranteed. It's not an if-come basis. The only doubt in the guarantee is you if you're not willing to spend an hour a day or 2 hours a day. We're giving you all the tools, but we cannot, and we cannot do this for a reason. We can't be like a network marketing affiliate program that provides you all these other items. We're not that. We're regulated. It's totally different. So get out of your team leaders, and you got some incredible people. I'm sure Hawk will come back on and do some calls. I don't know about Henry, but I know he works under Kelly, so Henry can start his own team out in Kenya. I think it's Kenya or Nigeria. All of you, wherever you are, you can build a team. It don't take a lot. And don't forget the AAP program. The AAP program is 10 levels down in your commission, your bonus commission, not word commission, wrong word. You get $1 million off anybody that goes through that team. We give you everything. Put it on the yellow pad. We might be able to put Paul. Why don't we to do benefits of being with Avazoo? Number 1, this. Number 2, number 3, and we'll post that so everybody can see it and say that's why. And I guarantee you, it's still going to have a percentage that some of you are not going to believe. That's okay. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Take a pass. You got a ticket. You could still be the $1 million or the $1 billion winner or 500,000 or 100,000 or 25,000. Don't worry about it. If it's too much, it's not for you. You don't care about it. You don't care about spin-off. It's okay. Take a pass. Nobody is going to create you. You got to do it. You got your free stuff. Go and do it. But those of you who can see the opportunity, step up, because right now it's about ready to get real good. All right, guys. And don't forget, Kirk's got 2 trainings this week that we done some role playing on last week for the AAP program. Get on them calls, and if you can't because of the time, watch the videos. And when you rewatch them, you don't have to watch them all at once. You can break it down into sections. All right, guys. God bless to all of you. Thank you. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your help and assistance. And if you've got people saying, well, I can't spin, tell them to reconnect to an internet. Be patient. It works. I've showed you that today. I'll show you it tomorrow. Every day I'll show you it. It works. There are no problems. It's device. Oh, one last person. Henry said about he does not get his postings. Henry, we looked at your account. You are not getting your entries. You need to look at your settings in your phone. Okay. It is not under us. I checked 2 other people. You are getting your free entries. So Henry, it's in your phone settings where you're posting. You're getting your Facebook, you're getting your LinkedIn, but you're not getting the others. So look at your phone settings and see what you can figure out. But it's inside that. Elias, you got any idea what that could actually be?
We have been running with some problems like this over here also. Actually, the other day I commented this to Justin. For example, myself, I don't post on Instagram the banners because it's not accepting. So what I did, I bought a new phone. It's top of the line so as to see if it's a problem for the phone. And actually, my Instagram account is working perfectly on both phones. The first one, it will not accept even going to Instagram through the application. And on the new phone, it accepts that, but it's not posting anything. So I sent this message to Justin to just
So
let
hang
you
on.
know
So the old phone, it wouldn't do nothing, wouldn't post or nothing. The new phone would let it post.
No, it will go. The first phone, the old one, it will not even go to the process of posting anything on Instagram. It just kicked me out of the application.
Let me make sure. The old one, but the new one does.
No, the new one, it goes to the process, but it is not posting nothing.
Okay. Obviously, guys, I have a lot going on during the week, and I know Justin has a lot going on. I'm just looking right now for guys getting off the call. Listen, go and enjoy your Labor Day weekend. Be blessed and everything. I'm trying to look to see what this problem is right now. And I certainly will work on it over the weekend. But I want to just see right now. So it's all banner related, correct?
Yes.
And you can't do Twitter, or you can do Twitter.
No problem. Twitter working fine. LinkedIn working fine. Facebook is working fine, except Instagram.
Okay, so guys, I don't know what the issue is. I've just got into my account because I want to see if mine are posting, and I'm getting my postings on, I think, when I post Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everything. So I will look at it, guys, and I'll give you an update on Monday. They may have done a software update that we're not aware of, because they're not exactly, Instagram's not the best corresponder going out there, but we'll look into it and see what we can do. And we'll get something back to you hopefully by Monday.
I have some kind of a suspicious problem. You remember that in Instagram, you cannot post a banner with a link incorporated. You can do it, but you could do it manually or a backdoor process, but not directly. So I might think this might be the problem, because Instagram does not permit you to put any banner with a link included.
We had that issue with Facebook, and we had to redirect. Okay, guys, I'm aware of it now. We're going to look through some other accounts to make sure, but mine's posting, but I haven't posted for a while. So maybe there's been a software update. Guys, we'll get on it. Listen, all be blessed. If you're having a cookout this weekend, it's the end of the summer, they say. Please be safe, be careful, especially if you're driving on the roads, wherever you are around the world. Love to you and the family, and be healthy. And we'll see you on Monday's update call, and we'll see you next Wednesday. And of course, next Saturday, Paul and Graham are going to do an introduction on how the points convert to dollars. But all you have to do is get yourself in that pool, because when it closes, it closes. And you want to get as many points as you can in there. So God bless you. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Elias. Thank you, Justin. Thank you for everybody else who helps out, as always. Love you, blessed, and have a great weekend. Cheers. Bye-bye.